front-facing video. By default, it's recording 0.8 time on the Vivo. It's recording 1x on the Huawei. I can go wide on the Huawei as well. Just doing better with HDR there. Again, a bit more contrasty look on the Vivo for sure, a bit softer look on the Huawei. Both can go to 1x, both can go to 2x. There we go. Which one is a bit sharper on the Vivo? Which one is doing better there? So in terms of focusing, focus, focus, focus. Which one is doing better there overall? That's interesting kind of test between those two. Usually I would rate the Huawei being a bit better there as well with the zoom stuff, but you be the judge. Write it on the comments. A vlogging style now with both and the main camera sensors, 4K 60 frames per second. Which one is doing better in face colors, which one is doing better in contrast levels, HDR and stabilization especially. 4K 60 frames per second on both. You can also zoom out to 4K, to the ultra wide angle, so let's do it on the Vivo first and then as well on the Huawei. Both in terms of zoom in and out animations, very smooth. Which one is wider? For sure it's the Huawei, 12mm I think that's, or 13mm, something like this, and it's 15 on the Vivo. So which one is performing better there, in your opinion, for vlogging style with the main camera sensors on the back, especially the ultra wide angles and the mains? Which one is working better there? Guess the Huawei has its benefits with the 1-inch sensor. Let's go back to 1x. See the zoom in, out animation again. Which one is better with bokeh here? It should be the Huawei with the 1-inch type sensor there. Especially also Huawei at nighttime with the 1-inch type sensor. I very much am pleased. It's the only one, and I tested all of them out with their sensors at nighttime vlogging. The only one that gives me results that I can live with. Every other one is failing, even with 1-inch type sensors, because of the RYYB that we have there. Together with the very good mics that we have on the Huawei, it's just simply the best vlogging camera that I can think of right now. I don't have to take my microphone, external mic with me, because it's so good in vlogging, as long as you are vlogging in a park or somewhere where it's a bit quiet. All of the phones are doing good, but Huawei specifically is doing very well here. As I was a bit stupid and forgot the zoom test here now in my studio, the zoom test where it's warm. You see how wide the Huawei is in comparison to the Vivo. 4K 60 frames per second, both recording. Let's try to zoom in on this little thing there on the table. Can you see it? 3.5 times zoom, 3.7x zoom. This Moondrop Robin plastic thing. 10x, 10x. And I can zoom in up to 20x here and up to 20x here. So which one is more clear? Which one is better looking in your opinion? Which one is more stable? Let's go back to 1x. Which one is more fluid in zooming in and out? Write it down in the comments.